Hello again to another Agakala React. Today we'll be watching Amazing Lies from North Korea from Top 10s. So it's hosted by Samuel Whistler, and let's just get into it. And let's just watch about the lies from North Korea.
Few, if any, nations in all of history have been more isolated than North Korea. The government of the benighted country presents itself as socialist, though in truth it's a cult of personality operating as a dictatorship along fascist lines. It controls all aspects of life, feeding its subjects a steady diet of falsehoods. These both condemn the outside world and exhort the greatness of the Korean people, whose brethren in the south are presented as enslaved by the evil Americans. North Koreans are told of their supremacy over all races. They are claimed to be the purest race in the world, superior in all ways to all others. The state-controlled media presents daily examples of their superiority in all fields of human endeavor, nearly all of which are lies. Unchallenged, the lies are widely accepted and believed by North Koreans. Here are just a few of the lies presented to the people of North Korea by its leaders, some of which may be considered funny, if not for the dangers they present to the rest of the world. Number 10. North Korean doctors and scientists created a miracle drug which cures many deadly diseases. In the spring of 2015, North Korea's beloved leader Kim Jong-un announced a medical breakthrough of astonishing dimensions. A single drug developed by scientists and researchers in North Korean laboratories had proven effective in curing cancer, AIDS, Ebola, and other diseases. Only the North Koreans possessed the wonder drug, which contained an undefined combination of ingredients, among them ginseng. According to North Korean doctors, a study they conducted in Africa resulted in 100% improvement in AIDS cases who received the drug via intravenous injection. The results of the study and the claimed effectiveness of the new drug were announced as the people of North Korea endured one of the most damaging famines in the nation's history. The famine occurred as a result of a severe drought which generated crop failures and widespread starvation. The announcements of the miracle drug came from the Korean Central News Agency, the official mouthpiece of the Kim Jong-un regime, as well as those of his father and grandfather. It claims that the drug had proven effective against other viruses as well, including those which led to SARS and MERS. Number 9. At one time, it was believed that Kim Jong-un had no need for a toilet. Throughout history, there has been no shortage of world leaders convinced that their feces possessed no discernible aroma. Kim Jong-un took the belief a step further. For many years, it was claimed that the supreme leader had no need to defecate at all. The ability to presumably completely digest all foods eaten represented his near-godlike abilities. In the fall of 2015, North Korean authorities confirmed otherwise when it was revealed Kim traveled about the country with a personal toilet included among the vehicles of his entourage. The personal toilet ensures that the supreme leader's backside need not come into contact with a seat previously occupied by a presumably lesser entity. Its use is prohibited to all others regardless of rank and social standing, with the potential of the death penalty for defiling Kim's personal seat. The long-standing lie that Kim did not need to resort to the least dignified of human functions was replaced with his personal toilet, which is always present nearby should nature call as he goes about his daily routines. Number 8. Kim Jong-un could drive an automobile at the age of 3. North Korean school textbooks include the information that the supreme leader learned to drive an automobile at the age of 3. The dubious assertion entered North Korean school curricula as part of a program known as Kim Jong-un's Revolutionary Activities in 2015, presented to grade and middle school level students. Other proofs of Kim's presumed superiority over mere mortals include astonishing seamanship skills and athletic prowess. The text places Kim in a status alongside his father Kim Jong-il and grandfather Kim Il-sung, the father of North Korea. According to North Korean claims, Kim Jong-il scored 9 holes in one during a round of golf. Perhaps it was simply beginner's luck, since it purportedly occurred during the first rounds the former supreme leader ever played. North Korean students learn that Kim is a musical composer of Mozartian ability, an artist of similar excellence, and once defeated the president of a yacht company in a sailing race. According to the text, Kim was 9 years of age when he achieved his yachting triumph. Number 7. Kim Jong-un believes in unicorns, so North Korea experts found proof of their existence. Kim Jong-un believes in the existence of unicorns, which by itself is a harmless though somewhat eccentric position for a world leader. Yet in North Korea, since he believes it, they exist, or at least they once existed. In November 2012, the Korean Central News Agency, KCNA, official mouthpiece for the North Korean regime, announced the discovery of a lair for unicorns dating to the 10th century CE. It was conveniently labeled Unicorn Lair in words carved in stone near the North Korean capital Pyongyang. Archaeologists from the Historic Institute of North Korea confirmed the finding. According to North Korean mythology, King Tongmyong rode unicorns during his conquests of regions of ancient China and Korea, establishing a dynasty which ruled for nearly 1,000 years. The confirmation of the existence of unicorns in Korean history furthered the reputation for veracity held by the supreme leader, who long believed in their existence. According to the KCNA, the discovery of the unicorn lair also confirmed Pyongyang as the ancient capital of all the Korean people, rather than Seoul in the south. Number 6. Kim Jong-un can control the weather. In addition to his more mundane talents, in 2017, Kim revealed
really
to the world
talented guy,
his ability to control the weather. The announcement came, as so many others did, through the Korean Central News Agency. Kim demonstrated his capability in late 2017 when he ascended a mountain which normally presented blizzard conditions at that time of year. Kim had himself photographed at the summit in bright sun and pleasant breezes, proving to his people, then the rest of the world, that the weather bent itself to his will. The KCNA did not mince words, describing Kim as the man who controls the nature. One could be forgiven for wondering how famine-inducing droughts persist in a country where the leader controls the weather, but who knows? The mountain on which Kim demonstrated his weather control was previously claimed to be the birthplace of his father, Kim Jong-il. He claims his birth was marked by the weather, which honored it with the presentation of a double rainbow. Number 5. Kim Jong-il wrote over 1,500 books while a student in college. According to the official biography of Kim Jong-il, father of Kim Jong-un, he was particularly prolific during his days as a student at Kim Sung-il University, named for his father. Before graduating in 1964, Kim reportedly had authored more than 1,500 books. Not content with mere scribbling, Kim also composed at least 6 full operas, all of which are better than any in the history of music. At least one of his massive library of works was a book about opera, Kim Jong-il on the Art of Opera, which is available for the less enlightened on Amazon and other sites. In it, Kim makes the astoundingly astute observation that, in the first place, an opera singer must sing well. Unfortunately, the bulk of Kim's literary output is evidently unavailable, though his official biography claims that all 1,500 books are held by the State Library. Scores, perhaps hundreds of treatises and books attributed to Kim have been published by North Korean sources, including one which, if accurately attributed, would have been written when the author was but 11 years of age. According to KCNA, Kim's work has been translated into nearly 70 languages and printed in more than 80 countries in the 21st century alone. Number 4. Kim Jong-il was a formidable athlete, according to North Korean sources. The world record for 18 holes of golf, according to North Korea, is a score of 34, accomplished by Kim Jong-il in the 1990s. The rounds included 11 holes in one, and on no hole did he score higher than a birdie or 1 under par. North Korean sources make the claim with a straight face, indicating the former dear leader was obviously the most skilled duffer of all time. It was his first ever round of golf, which further indicates his athletic prowess. In 1994, a Japan-based Korean businessman allegedly donated a 40-lane bowling alley to the citizens of Pyongyang. Named Pyongyang Gold Lane, it was visited by Kim Il-sung and later by his son Kim Jong-il. The latter tried the game of bowling. According to KCNA, Kim completed a perfect game, rolling a score of 300 in his first attempt at bowling. Kim later received a basketball signed by Michael Jordan, a gift from Madeleine Albright in 2000. The following year, he invited Jordan to visit the country. Jordan declined. Number 3. North Korea invented alcoholic beverages which don't cause hangovers. In early 2016, the Pyongyang Times reported that North Korea's intrepid scientists had created an alcoholic beverage which did not cause hangovers no matter how much was consumed. It was created from the same ginseng which also yielded the aforementioned cure for AIDS and cancer. Evidently, the strain, called Insum and indigenous to the Korean peninsula, is a truly wondrous plant. For drinking purposes, the insum is brewed with rice, yielding a beverage which contains up to 40% alcohol. According to the Pyongyang Times, the resulting beverage is highly appreciated by experts and lovers as it is suave and causes no hangovers. The paper also described the beverage as a national scientific and technological hit. Others who have tried the beverage were less laudatory, with the UK-based North Korean news website describing it as merely okay. Its ability to prevent hangovers in consumers is unproven. Number 2. Nature itself mourns the death of Kim Jong-il. When Kim Jong-il died in December of 2011, the KCNA reported nature reacted by mourning the loss of the man known as the Dear Leader, to differentiate him from his father, the Great Leader. According to KCNA, the frozen surface of Lake Chon cracked violently at the time of Kim's death. A severe blizzard also struck near Kim's alleged birthplace at the time of his death, Mount Paektu. KCNA also reported that a message carved in the rock of the mountain appeared, which glowed throughout the night. The message read, "Mount Paektu, Holy Mountain of Revolution, Kim Jong-il." Other sources claimed mourning among the birds, especially magpies. KCNA wrote of a Manchurian crane mourning at a statue of the Great Leader, Kim's father, in the North Korean city of Hamhung. KCNA described the ice shattering on Lake Chon as so loud it seemed to shake the heavens and the earth. And the sorrowful magpies allegedly resisted the efforts of citizens to disperse them, gathering around memorials and statues by the dozen. Number 1. North Korea is the second happiest country on Earth. According to the KCNA, studies conducted by researchers based in North Korea, of course, indicated that North Korea is the second happiest country in the world, surpassed only in domestic bliss by China. The same researchers claim the United States, home of the fearsome imperialists, ranks dead last. The standards used to gauge the relative happiness of the countries was unreported, though North Koreans are repeatedly reminded that food is plentiful, it is not, and that their standards of living are high. They are not. Truth be told, the United States doesn't appear on the list. Instead, the North Korean researchers refer to it as the American Empire. North Korea's neighbor to the south is also low on the list, indicating only half of the Korean peninsula is happy in their estimation. Cuba, Iran, and Venezuela round out the top 5 happiest countries. The only real surprise in the list is that the North Koreans would deign to rank China above the country ruled by their supreme leader, a man the United Nations Human Rights Council suggested should be brought to trial for crimes against humanity. Apparently, North Koreans are simply too happy to care. So I really hope you found that video interesting. If you did, please do hit that thumbs up button below. Don't forget to subscribe.
As always.
Thank you for watching.
You're welcome. Okay guys, what do you think about those lies from North Korea? Are they lies or are they truth? Or is it truth? Yeah, we all know it's more likely lies. So, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!